Hey, this is just a quick video on how to adjust the height at the front of it. This bike's been all stripped down of all the cables just so I can speed the video up really. But as you can see at the moment, it's got 3 spaces in there, which are obviously a centimetre each, so 3 centimetres, and the stem has got about a 6-degree angle on it. So at the moment the stem is pointing down 6 degrees. If I were to spin the stem over 180, then the stem would be pointing up 6 degrees, which makes about another 3 centimetres difference, and I'll demo that in a minute. So I'm just going to talk through how we change the height. The first way to do it, the simplest way, is to move spacers from the bottom onto the top. To do this, we loosen the bung, or the top cap into the bung, but that's somewhere safe. Basically that pulls the forks up into the headset there. All we then need to do is, with the right size spanner, is to loosen the stem. It doesn't need to be loosened too much at all, this one. Just a quick loosen on that one. That allows us then to lift the stem off, away from the forks itself. This is the forks, you can see. We then remove a spacer, or 2 or 3, but generally it's good to do 1 at a time. Replace the stem. That leaves a proud portion. What we do then is replace the spacer on top. It's very important, that, and then the top cap back in and screw down. That's quite important on this one, not to do this too tight. So all we do is we screw it until we get a small amount of resistance. So I haven't got any yet at all. Small amount of resistance, and from there it's just a little tiny tweak. And what you want to check then is you've just got free movement, and when the brakes are applied you'll be able to apply the brake and rock it backwards and forwards to make sure there's no movement in the headset at all. We then need to line the handlebars up with the front wheel, and then tighten the stem. And what we've done there, effectively, we've lowered the front end by a centimetre. Right, now suppose we wanted to raise the front end. Once again, loosen the top cap and remove. And for this one, imagine I've undone the 4 bolts from the front, remove the handlebars, okay? And then what we do is loosening off the stem. Is then lift off the stem, put a spacer in. In this case we want to raise it quite a lot, so what we do is we actually spin the stem, which wouldn't have the handlebars connected, by 180 and replace, and you can see how much that's raised it from. So from this position here, approximately in line with the centre of the top spacer, we've now spun it, and we've risen it by approximately 3 centimetres. To finish this one off then, we replace the top cap. Always important to replace the top cap before tightening up the stem. So down until we feel some resistance, quite a good bit of resistance. Everyone's come to a stop, and from there about 1/8 of a turn. Check we've got no movement, check we've still got free rotation there, which we have, and all we do then is tighten the stem. What we then do is put the handlebars back into there and then tighten up the front of the stem again. Obviously this doesn't look quite right, but that's how you'd raise it by a lot, and that's raising it by about 6 centimetres. And that's how to raise or lower the stem.